Okay, cool. So let me set up this the screen I have. 1 second. Here then. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So let me start from the beginning then. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you everybody for letting me know of the sound problem. I think I fixed it now. So today we're going to talk about hand efficiency. While we use the same NMJL card to play American Mah Jongg and Siamese Mah Jongg, Siamese Mah Jongg is much different than regular American Mah Jongg game. In Siamese Mah Jongg, it is easier to complete one hand than in regular American Mah Jongg, as you're getting 27 or 28 tiles to start with. But at the same time, if you put all your efforts into developing only one hand, you are not on the right track. In Siamese Mah Jongg, you have to take into consideration that you have to complete two hands to be successful in this game. Consecutive hands are one of the most flexible hands in the card. Let's look at the example on the screen. Let's say you have some consecutive tiles. A pair of dot 2, a pair of dot 3, a pair of dot 4, and a pair of soaps. If after a few turns you aren't getting the tiles you are aiming for, but you're getting dots 5 instead of dots 4, or getting dots 1 instead of dots 2, you're still fine and you will be able to complete this consecutive run. Perhaps you could even upgrade it into a pair hand. But if you're aiming for a year hand or some other hands that are not as flexible as consecutive run, you would have to get the exact tiles that fit into your pattern you're aiming for. Let's look at the example of the year hand on the screen. If you're getting dots 3 instead of dots 2, or dots 7 instead of dots 8, then it won't help you develop your hand. Same is with the addition hands category and other sections of NMJL card 2018. You have to draw specific tiles that fit in the pattern you are aiming for. With the consecutive run, you do not have to get specific tiles you could use your you do not have to get specific tiles, you could use others consecutive tiles. And this is why I feel that keeping consecutive tiles at the start of the game is more efficient than keeping other tiles. I know that there are many strong players that know other efficient ways to build hands, but I'm not a strong American player, and I need an easy way to develop my hands. This is why you see me keeping consecutive tiles, as I feel that this is the most efficient way to work on two hands simultaneously. It is easier to combine two different suits and create different hand in the same section or of the card or in different section of the card. Let's play some games and I'll try to explain how this works for me. Okay, I'm in the lobby, clicking play now. By the way, we updated the Siamese software, the Siamese game. Remember last time we were jumping from one table to another and couldn't start it? Yeah, we addressed that issue. So now it shouldn't be a problem. Carol, would you like to join my game? Or anybody else? Let's play. Okay, thank you, Carol, for joining the game. Let's play. Let's have some fun. Okay, not a bad start at all. I got 3 jokers right there. And let me organize my tiles quickly. I'm not east, so I'm not the one that's going to discard first. but I still need to organize my tiles better so I can see them clearly. As you can see, I always go for consecutive. I put all my consecutives in one suit, and then the other ones in a different rack, also one suit, also consecutive. It's not that I aim to build consecutive runs always. No, I do make consecutive runs, but that's not the purpose. When I see the whole thing, like the whole picture, I can choose what I'd like to do. But when I have consecutive tiles, it's just easier to mix them between suits and other sections of the card to create a hand. I find it easier to create two hands when I do the same thing, different suits but consecutive. So here we are. Huh. Same thing. Okay, let me leave then. But now you can actually, we added, so you can actually get back into the same game. Remember that we couldn't do that before, but now you can. I can leave the game, exit. Not sure why Carol is not moving. Are you in the game? Okay, I'll go into this table. I'll play against Marsha. Well, I liked the tiles in the previous deal better. I had 3 jokers, now I have only 1. Okay, I'll deal with it. So let me organize my tiles. I'm not east, I'm west. So I'll be waiting for Marsha to start first. No problem, Carol. We'll try next time. I'm not sure what's the problem though. I don't know why you couldn't move your tiles. Now we improved the software, so now you can leave the game and come back. That's no problem. If something happened, you can always rejoin your game, as I did last time. So if I click exit, then in the lobby there will be a pop-up that would ask me to return to my game. Okay, so what we've got here, it feels like the weaker tiles I have are cracks. And I am going to discard cracks first then. As usually, you know the drill. I like to keep some wins, but I only have 1 joker this time, so I'm not sure if I'm going for queens this time. I'll definitely look into pair hands. So same thing. I'm keeping all my consecutive numbers in the same suit. So I put them in the different racks, and now I have to decide what am I going for. At this point, when I have a long run like this, I can choose. I can choose either going for big odds, which is only 25 points, but I have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Well, 9 is not very developed. 7, well, I need a pong also and a pong here. So, well, that's a start. Not the best start, but still something. Same here. I have a really nice consecutive run right here. And let me check if I have the matching dragons. I have one green dragon matching, and I have a 9. So 3, 6, 9 could be an option. So I'll keep that this 9 just in case. Maybe I'll transition into 3, 6, 9. I have a pair of 9s, a single 9 right here, a pair of 6s here, and a 3 right there. So that could be an option also. I need to discard some. I'll discard those 3 cracks first, and I still have 1. Okay, another 6. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Still nothing here. It hasn't improved since. So I got some other tiles, but not that would match my big odds pattern. So out of a consecutive run, it's always easy. It's kind of easy to pick evens or odds. So at this point, I'm looking at odds because I have a more. I only have 3 even tiles right here. I think we have an exposed joker right there. Okay, we'll keep in mind that. So we have a first melt. Okay, a pair of dragons. If I could get consecutive pairs, that would be perfect. But at this point, I only have singles. Only that one dot is a pair. Everything else is a single, isn't it? Okay, let me click sort just to make sure. No, just see singles here. So what do I discard? I don't think I have strong start for queens. I only have 1 joker and I need to discard something. So I'll discard my wins. This time I'm not keeping the wins. One bam. 8 crack. Let's see if that triggers anything. No, nothing. So when the tile there's a pause when you throw a tile, so that means there is something cooking in there. So maybe she has 8 cracks also, but no, she doesn't, not this time. So okay, I got another 9, which is nice. So maybe I should transition into 3, 6, 9 then. Okay, I have a pair here. Three, 6, 9 also, maybe. I'll discard even numbers. So I have to discard something now. So I'll discard evens from here. 8. I'll keep 6, maybe for a 3, 6, 9 possibility. Maybe I'll go 3, 6, 9 here and 3, 6, 9 here, and that would be easier to mix and match. Okay, I got a 6. So let's see, maybe this is a 3, 6, 9. So if I discard this 6 and there is a pause, that means there are more 6 cracks in this hand. So let's see what happens. 6. No pause. So I don't think there are 6 cracks in this hand. So I'm not sure what is. Actually, I discarded 8. There was no pause. I discarded 6. There was no pause. So I think that this is odds 5, 7, 9 with a pair of flowers. I'll discard this dragon also. 7. So that is pair consecutive. Too bad I discarded 8 though. I would like to upgrade this into pair hand, and let's see if I could do that. Well, I could, I think, but I need to discard something. I really want to keep the 3, 6, 9s, and also for a pair hand, I really have sequential numbers here. And while I started thinking of 3, 6, 9, I have to discard these 9s, because if I discard something from here, I'm gonna destroy my my starting hand for a pair hand, and I don't want to do that because the pairs are the first priority. So, and 369 would be only 25 points. So I'll get rid of the 9, even though it's a good start for 369. Well, I have to get rid of it. I'm trying both these hands for pairs first. I only have one joker, so that makes sense. If I would have more jokers, then the other hand, I wouldn't try to go for pairs. So okay, I'll discard that 9. So how many pairs I need? 1, 2, 3. 3 more pairs right here, and then I could go for a pair hand. Three cracks. Tile from wall, that's a little highlighted. Something from hand, from this rack, so she's keeping the one from the wall. That is a 6. 6 bam, that she kept in the hand. Maybe that was 3, 6, 9, but in different suits, maybe 3 different suits. Possibility. Great, I have another matching dragon right here, so that is good for my pairs. All I need is 2, 3, and 4. Seven. Well, that would also could work for pair hand, but we'll see how it goes. At this point, what do? I am going to discard my 6 BAMs, even though it's a Pong already. I'm not sure if I can keep it. If I discard something else, there won't be a consecutive run no more. So I have to start discarding these guys. If I'm getting a 2, I can still have 1 to 5 pairs. So I really don't need that 6 for a pair hand. 4, that is good. So I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, just 3. Well, I have 4 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then I need 3 and 5 if I am using 7. I need 3 and 5. Okay, I'm just keep discarding 6 BAMs. Another joker. That's great. And the 2. And what do I discard now then? If I start from here, I really don't need that 2 to complete my pair hand. But if I start from here, I really need that 2. It's hard to decide what to discard right now, though. I have to break my one of these pairs because I do have 2 jokers. If I'm going for 2 pair hand, I would have to discard jokers. I don't want to discard them. So one of these are not going for pairs. So I'll start here, I guess. I'll discard that 2 dots. Okay, I discarded 8 previously, I remember that. Yeah, 135, at least, thank you. 135 and 579. Well, I discarded 9. Remember, I had a 9. Or I could just use. Okay, that's a 6. See, this one is consecutive. As I was explaining in the very beginning of this video, the consecutive makes so much sense because either one is consecutive. So I can use with the matching dragon 6 or 7. And by the way, 7 wasn't discarded, 6 wasn't discarded. So I can have Kongs of 6 and 7 without using any jokers. And this is what I'm going to do. This hand I'm going to go for 6, 7 Kongs with a pair of with the matching Kong of soaps and 2 flowers. I have 2 flowers here. I can borrow them from the hand above. So I think I'm going for consecutive right here because I have 2 jokers, but here I will still try to complete a parry hand. If not, then I can use 1, 3, 5 as odds number 7 here. I'm keeping 5, 7 dots, but I'm really looking at 6, 7 Kongs, and a Kong of soaps, and a pair of flowers. If and For this hand, a backup plan is odds number 7. So I'll just lose 2 BAM and 4 BAM, and then I would have 1, 3, 5 odds with the matching dragon and a pair of flowers. 1 dot with soaps. With soaps. 1 dot with soaps. How do I use that? 5 BAM, 9. Red dragon for like numbers. I don't have a red dragon no more. I think that was before I had a red dragon. Okay, 2 BAM is still available. One of them was discarded just now. Okay, 4 cracks. 39 tiles left. Six. So this is my Kong I was waiting for. That is a Kong. No joker used. Because if I could complete this hand without jokers, that would be 50 points, and that would be a big deal too. I could just use this, borrow these 2 flowers from this rack. If I'm getting another soap, that would be perfect. Well, if not, then I'll just earn 25 points then instead. So these are for discards now. So I'm going for consecutive run, as you can see, with the 2 Kongs, consecutive Kongs, and matching soap Kong also. Okay, 6 cracks. Let's see, 6 cracks. Let's see if there's a pause. 34, yeah, there's a pause. Well, maybe that wasn't a big pause, but I felt like there is a pause, so maybe that is 3, 6, 9 here. 5 cracks. No, I have nothing to do. Oh, remember, I think that's 5, 7, 9. and 32 tiles left, so I better discard it now. So maybe Marsha would use it with some jokers. Let's see. I think that's 5, 7, 9.
Kong.
Yeah, the pause, remember? So I helped her. No jokers. I thought that maybe she'll expose a joker or so. So now for sure I know that dangerous tile is 7 cracks. Hi Gloria, welcome to the live stream. Okay, that is a wind, and it's a pause here. So I think there are winds here. I need to be very careful with winds now. As you can see, Marsha has not discarded any winds. The only me who was discarding winds. "27 tiles left. And I only have 2 jokers. I have a feeling that these hands are very developed. This one is probably already waiting. This is safe to discard. So what is not safe to discard is 7 cracks and the flowers. And here, winds. Winds are not safe to discard. Well, sometimes the tiles that are not safe to discard, you better discard first. But I don't know, 22 tiles left. Maybe this hand is already getting ready. I'm not discarding winds. And the most likely, oh, well, south has been discarded. Maybe that was the 4th, maybe, and she needs pongs. This is winds, and this is 5, 7, 9 kongs with a pair of flowers. Kept the tile from wall and discarded something from hand. Okay, 7. Well, these are safe. I'm quite sure of that. The 7 should be safe as well. Flower, that's good, as I need it for this hand. And this hand is pretty much ready. Well, I'm waiting, but I don't have a joker or a 7 to complete, but it's ready. It's ready. If a 7 dot is being discarded, then I can move 1 flower here and complete this hand. Okay, 1 is done with jokers. Oh, this is 2 pongs of flowers and 5 and 9. Okay. Yeah, I know that hand. I thought it's 2 flowers and 5, 7, 9. But well, that could go different ways. 5, 7, 5, 9, see? And I thought that's something else. Well, I have to be extra careful. This is a wind hand. And I need to score 1 hand as soon as possible. Okay, I can score this one. 11 tiles left. I think I am going for it. I don't think I can, in 11 tiles, I can improve this hand so much that it will be jokerless. So I have to claim my 25 points just in case. And now I have to be extra careful in what I'm discarding. So that 4 would be the first one to discard. You know the drill. Now it's time for defense. So where's my defense anime? Here we go. 3 cracks. 3 cracks was discarded previously. I see a 3 cracks right there. and 3 of them were already gone, so I think that one's safe. 9 tiles left, because it's pretty much 50% depends on me if I lose or not. It's 50% exactly, because it's 1 tile from wall and 1 tile from your opponent. So if I play into this hand, that was exactly only my fault. 7, well, what else could I discard? I think that 4 is good. I'll discard that 4. 4 tiles left. No way I'm going to complete this pair hand. Again, I need something really, really safe. And I feel like this 2 bam is safe. I see 2 bam here, here, and here. 2 more tiles. Okay, so what else? What else? What else is safe? 1, 3. Yeah, 3 is fine. 3 here, 3 here. Should be fine. Okay, and that's the last one. If that did not complete this weight, then we have a tie. Oh, that's a 30-point hand. No, it's not a tie. It's actually a 30-point hand. That's a good hand. I actually lost. Well, Marsha had 5 jokers. I only had 3. So I guess that's fair. Let's play again. That was fun. Okay, one more game with Marsha. Okay, let me check. That hand is 30 points. That's a good hand. 2 pongs of flowers and 5-9, or it's either 1-9. That's good. Or 1-5, 1-5 or 5-9. Okay, that's good. Well, this time no jokers at all. Okay, I'm east. I start first. Let me still organize my tiles and see what's the weak spot I have. I think the weaker tiles are the dots this time. Let me see what I have here. Oh, look here. I have really strong even numbers. I have 2, 6, even 4 I have. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's quite good. And a pair of dragons. So that is 30-point hand. Very nice. And I'll start discarding my dots. I'll start with 8 dots first. I have a matching dragon for my BAMs as well. Or maybe, you know what? I need to discard not the dots, but cracks. I have my pair, so anything I could substitute with the joker, so I'll discard my cracks. And I only have another one, the 3, that's all. And everything else checks out. So let me move my BAMs here so I can have one hand to be not ready, but going there. So maybe 1, 3, 3, 5. Let me see. I think that's an option. 1, 3, 3, 5. And everything else to discard, maybe. Let me see. A joker, that's good. I would need some jokers here. Okay, I got a 3, not bad. See, with the consecutive runs, it's kind of easy to mix and match. You just see what you have more multiples and where the your weak spot is. So I just mixed some of two suits I had, and I have 1 3 3 5. Okay, that's another match here. I probably need jokers. Well, oh, what did I do? That was an accidental. That wasn't intentional. Ah, that hurts. But probably intimidating for my opponent. She might think that I'm getting ready. Neither of my hands need flowers though. I have one flower here. Unless I'll transition into something that requires flowers, but at this point I'm not sure if I'm transitioning into anything. I might transition into 135, the odds number 7, if I'm getting some 5s. I have a matching dragon, so that would work. And I would need flowers. But at this point I don't need flowers. Flowers are good to as an option to transition into. It helps you transition to different hands. Okay, that's a match. I have another 2 cracks. That's perfect. 70 tiles left. There's still some tiles left. Nine. Nope. Flower. And by the way, I could also still transition to pair hand if I'm getting 4 and 5. I need 5 for odds number 7, the close hand. But also, I could use, if I'm getting a 4, then I could also use for a pair hand. So at this point, I need to discard something. I think I've got the winds to discard. I'll keep just single ones just for news, just in case. Maybe I could transition into news with a pair of different Kongs of dragons. It's a slight possibility, just an option, but probably not. Probably not. I was keeping these wins for if I would get a pair of each wind, then I could go for pair hand with 3 consecutive pairs. 5. That is not bad. That could be 1-3-5 with the matching dragon, with the soap. I could use it for a closed hand, which is worth 20 points. Okay, that one's extra. I just need pongs, but I'll keep it just in case I transition to something else though. And I still have something to discard. I can discard these guys from here. I'll discard a 9 bam first. As I'm pretty much decided that I'm going for a different hand here. Not 1-3-3-5, but 1-3-5 and a matching dragon and a pair of flowers. I just only have one flower. It looks like Marsha has got quite some. She discarded already too, so she has enough flowers. I don't. I only have one, and there are 47 tiles left. I'm still hopeful to get at least one flower. There are 8 flowers in the game, and you typically get one. Yeah, I got it. That's good. And now I'll discard this green dragon. What I could also do is go for needed tiles. So use these 2 dragons. If nothing else is completed, then I could use these 2 dragons and use a pong of, well, I would need a pong of these dragons, and I need a pong of characters in this case, but I could have in between 1 and 3 2 characters with the matching pong of dragons. But in this case, I would have to take something really useful for this hand, break it, and use one. Well, in some scenarios you want to do that because you want to complete at least one hand, but sometimes you don't want to do that. I just need to improve one more tile here to be ready on this hand, on a 30-point hand. Just one more tile. If I would have my joker, the one I discarded accidentally, that would be great. But, well, I don't have it. And this 3, that would be useful if I go for needed tiles. So I'll keep it for now. But in fact, I need to discard something. I'll discard this 3. 6 BAMs. Well, I need something safer. I'll discard this 3. There are 25 tiles left. Not as much left, and my hands are not ready. I only have 1 joker, so I think I'm in danger. This hand could have much more jokers than I do. Yeah, unfortunately, this hand is not ready, and I need that 6. That's the last 6, so I have to use a joker for that 6. I need 1 hand. So I'm going for these needed tiles. I have a Kong of 3s. Well, I got an 8. Well, that's the Kong now. I don't really need that 8. And what do I discard? I really don't need that 6 BAM. It looks like Marcia discarded it previously, so I'll discard it. A pause. Something's cooking there. She has some 6 BAMs there. Maybe she's using it for something, but it's hard to tell what exactly is going on. Okay, so I have this dragon here. So this hand is ready. So as soon as this dragon is being discarded, well, these were discarded already. Nothing else actually. No discard I can take. Oh, maybe, no, this one's also not available. Nothing available. Only a joker could help. That's the one I discarded. 13 tiles left. It doesn't look promising. I only have 1 joker. I'm sure there's a double win fermenting. And what do I discard? Discard is 2 dots. It's just 1, 4 jokers. It is just 1, so what is it? 5, 7, 9. That's a 30-point hand. Oh, actually not. Or maybe yes. Yeah. She's using jokers for all dragons. 5, 7, 9. I think that's the 30-point hand. Only a joker can help me. That's the one I discarded. Accidentally. I could have 1 hand now. So I could at least match it with something. I'm short I don't have enough. 5 tiles left. And 4 jokers there, 1 here, that's 5, 6, that's here. Only 2 left. And probably they're in this hand. Wow, so I'm unable to complete even 1 hand. That doesn't happen often, but it does happen once in a while. Nope. Well, 30 points against 0. Again, lost. Yeah, the two jokers were there. If I would use that, if I would have my joker I discarded, I would have at least 25 points. Okay, that's good, Marsha. Very well done. Okay, no jokers again. That is tough. Okay, 1, 3, 5, looking good. So do I have 5, 7, 9 in a different suit? So that would be a pair hand. I have 5. Okay, let me organize them better. 5, 5, 7 here. 5, 7, 8. Have two wins only. Well, I'll discard these wins. One, 3, 5. 5, 7, 9. So I would get pairs here. That would be a pair hand. A really nice one. Okay, what else? What else could I do? Discarding this first. I have 2 and 4. Let me have this one 4 here. Let me see if I have a good consecutive run of pairs. I have a 9 here. That checks out good. 5, 7, 9. So I have 1, 3, 5. I'm missing 1, 5. And I'm missing 5, 7 here. So I can have a pair hand by mixing two suits. And in this case, I am discarding 6 and 8. If I keep 6 and 8, then I have a chance for a pair hand also. If I develop all these pairs, so I might want to have something else discarded instead. I'll discard this 2 dots. Flowers, good. I want to keep it. I'll discard that 4. 1, 3, 5, 7. All I'm missing is a 9. That would be big odds. Another flower is great. I'll discard this 1 or discard the 6. Actually, could try that. If I'm getting more flowers, I could try that hand that Marsha developed. Remember, 2 pongs of flowers and a Kong of 5, 9, or 1 and 5. So, and these are exposed hands which are worth 30 points. That makes a lot of sense. So what do I discard then? I want to make so many things, but I have to give room. So I'll have to discard the 6 and 8 then. I'll discard, so no more 5, 7, consecutive run. Oh, pair hand, 1 to 5, no more. Get 3 BAMs. Okay, so I have 1, 3, 5. Not bad. Okay, I'll discard that 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're singles. Really don't have good pairs here. 1, 3, No, not much. 7. So I could also do 5, 7, 9 here. I could do 1, 3, 5, and then 5, 7, 9 here. But I need to discard something. So what do I discard? I'll probably discard from this end then. I'll discard the 1 and 3. And now the dragon, so that would be a great pair hand here. And I need a 5 and 4 to complete it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need 4 and 5. I have 6. I just don't have room to put it there. Okay, I'll discard this 3 now. Well, what do I do now then? Okay, I'll discard the even numbers. I'll keep odds though. 1, 3, I'll keep it. And if starting from 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I have 5 consecutive numbers, and I only need to improve 4 and 5, and I could have 5 consecutive pairs. Yeah, correct, Elise. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. But now still need to discard something. I have a pair of dragons here, and 5, 7, 9. I think I'm gonna discard these dragons. I have 4, and I have 5 here. With the dragons, it's kind of equal. With a pair of flowers, I could have a closed hand with either ones. And I really don't know what to discard. Oh, that's so hard. And 1 I like, but I need to discard something, so I'll discard that 1. Bam, I have 2 of them. And I could have that run from 3 to 7. If that run doesn't check out, then I could still do consecutive. Remember from on the very beginning of this video, I could do 6, 7, and with a matching dragon consecutive run. So I'll discard that 1. But as soon as I'm getting 4 or 5, then I could be waiting for a pair hand. Laura, welcome to the live stream. You could discard one of the 7 hands because you don't need 3 of them. Oh, 7 BAMs. Yeah, that's my backup plan. That's 7 and 6. So I could go for consecutive with two Kongs. I don't have jokers though to replace any of these 7s. Discard 8. Yeah, but I can discard 8 though. Yes, because 3 to 5 is until 7, so I can discard that 8 because I'm really running out of room to discard. But as soon as I'm getting 5 or 4, then I'll be waiting. Because I do have two flowers. I can move them up there and be waiting on a pairy hand. So really waiting for either 4 or 5. 4 or 5. And here I could do 5 7 7 9. 5 7 here, 5 7 9, and I don't need flowers for this hand. And this one helps, but the problem is I have no idea what to discard. So how many I have here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. With a pair of flowers I have 9. Otherwise 1 2 3 4 no, that not this way. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Not as much. So what I'm doing is I'm discarding these dragons. I still have that option for 5 7 7 9. I don't need these dragons for that, but I need to find room to discard something. So I picked on these dragons first, discarding them. Flower is good. What I could do with the flowers, I'm getting more flowers. I could do, remember that hand Marsha did? I like that hand. It's an exposed hand, but it's worth 30 points. So 2 pongs of flowers, and then you need 5 or 9 kongs. Ah, that's close, but that's not the one I'm looking for. 3. No, I really don't need that 3 bam. I need that 6 7 though, pongs. Even though the 7 is not available and 6 is not available, so they're all being discarded. So I would have to use jokers to complete this hand. Five. Yes, I'll start discarding 5s because 5 7 is stronger here, so I could use 5 7 here and 7 9 there. I'll discard my 5s. But at the same time, I'm looking at this hand and I'd like 30 points instead of 25, so that would be my first priority. 55 tiles left, and I have no jokers at all. Yes, Laura, that's the one I'm looking. 5 7 7 9, correct. And another plan for this is I have 2 flowers here. I actually have 3, but I just need 2, and I could do a closed hand with these. Remember? And that would be 30 points. So that is an option also. So I'm looking at 2 options here with this hand. Ah, not again. 2. I think I discarded 2 previously, didn't I? But I really don't need. I still need 4 or 5. Even though I'm keeping that 2, this is why I discarded it, because I still needed 4 or 5. 4 or 5. No jokers. No 4 or 5. Oh, finally. Finally. I can't believe it. I'm waiting now for a pairy hand. Finally, this time I'm actually waiting. I don't think that happened today to me. Okay, so I'm waiting on 4, and there's only 1 4 available though. That's not good. It could be all the way to the end. Well, I have no option. I'll still try to develop this hand. So this one checks. Let me see. Why is it shorter so much? 1 2 3 4 5. Anything missing? Oh, I need to discard some. This is why it's so short. Okay. 7. Yeah, now it's correct. So how you know that you have enough tiles is you look if there is a stripe, a green stripe right here. See, there's one blue right there. That means that indicates that it is your turn. But the green one indicates that you have the right number of tiles to claim a Mah Jongg. When you claim it from a discard, if Katie is discarding something that I can claim for Mah Jongg, then I need 13 tiles, which is the shorter hand. When you mahjong off of a wall tile, then you need 14 tiles, like this one. See, it's a little longer, but that stripe means you have the right number of tiles in your hands. One of them is 13 and one is 14, which is correct. So I got a 7, so that helps for my 5-7-7-9 plan. I'll discard that 5, and let me see where do I have more tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I need no flowers, nothing here. 4 jokers, I have no jokers at all. And what do we have here? 1, 3, 5, closed hand with the dragons. Good, very well. Well done. $42 tiles left. I need the 4, and 1 is available somewhere. Okay, got it. So that is 50. And I need to complete another one. Okay, that helps. The dragon has to go, and I think my hand is much stronger if I go for a closed hand. 5, 7, 9. It's number 7 odds. Again, let me calculate the tiles. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8. And this way I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a little bit better. I have 1. Okay, now I have equal. But this is a 30-point hand, and this is 25-point, and it's equal. And if this 9 would be available, then I could claim it from discard, but it is not. It was discarded right here. 9 cracks was discarded previously. So really there is no point on keeping the 25-point hand. So I'll discard it. I'll discard that 9 first. South wind. So now my plan is not to discard any useful tiles that for my opponent. Anything I discard, I want to make sure that it won't be claimed. This wind, I think it's safe to discard, but that 9 is safer, so I better discard it, whatever's safer now. I might get safer discards later from the wall, so I'll keep that. Oh, finally, Joker. Jokers don't love me because I accidentally discarded last time. Seven should be fine. That one's right there. One I discarded here. Should be alright. And I don't think winds are dangerous to discard. It feels to me that winds are not in play. I see so many winds being discarded by Katie on her side. See south, north, flower. Six. There's still one available. How about 8? See, if I'm getting another 6 and 2 8 flowers, 8 dots, then I could transition this into a pair hand. So I better keep this guy. And I'll discard that 5 though. I feel the winds are safe to discard, so I'll discard them next. No, I'll keep discarding winds. I know they're safe. 19 tiles left, so I think it's, as I was explaining in the previous deal, it really comes down to defense. It's 50% she's getting the tiles from the wall and 50% she's getting from me. And I don't want to be the one that plays into her hand, so I'm trying my best to discard, save this card. So let me have that anime that I like to put up there, just to explain how defensive I play. So what is that? 7. Do I have time for a pair hand? I got another 7, so I have a 6. I would need another 6 and then 2 8 dots. Probably not. I don't have enough for, and that 3. I think 3 is safe. See, 2 3 dots were discarded on this side. So I feel that one is the safest discard. 8. Another 3. So that's the 8 I was talking about. And I would need 2 of them. Well, that 3, I think 3s are used here. So I don't think that another hand would require 3 cracks as it's being used here. I think that's a safe assumption. If you see it in one hand, that's probably not the case. She's will try to use it in another one. How about this 4? 4, I don't see 4s being discarded. It's just 1 discarded by me. And this 6, I discarded 2. So which one would be safer to discard? 7 tiles left. I think the safest option would be a joker. I don't think I'm going to complete this hand. So I fold. I fold completely. So I'm killing my hand. Just want to make sure, because I have 50 points. I really can't risk and play into that hand. So I really want to be go the safest route possible. Three tiles left. I think I saw 7 being discarded. I think Katie discarded 7s, so I discard that 7. I know that's safe. And 2 tiles left, and she's got another hand. Good for her. I lost again, but to my defense, there are 6 jokers here, and I only had 1. Did I have any? Actually, oh yeah, I discarded 2 jokers. I had 2. Yeah, so I had 2 jokers against 6. Well, that was tough. That was a tough fight. But very well done. Okay, at least I start with 2 jokers. That's something. Four, 6, really nice even numbers I see here. Only 1 matching dragon, but it is a good start anyway. And what else? What else? The BAMs are kind of weak, so I might start discarding BAMs first. Yeah, Gloria, without jokers it's tough. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible to still win. There are 2 tiles left. If she wouldn't get that matching tile and these 2 last tiles, then I could still win with 2 jokers against 6. But well, no, I lost. You really need some jokers to improve your luck. Your luck is in hands of your jokers. This is how the way it goes. Okay. Wins. I have 2 jokers. Maybe a queen hand possibility. I have a pair of wins here, so I'll keep discarding BAMs first, but I'll keep an eye on my wins. And I have 2 jokers at the very beginning, so that is a good thing. Yeah, I'll try to play queens. I'll try. So I'm keeping some dragons, winds, and jokers. So that is a good mix to have for queens. At least the hand I try to go for. I like that hand that doesn't require pairs. Pairs are always a problem to get. And what do I discard? I think I have really strong even numbers here, so I'll keep them. I'll keep them and discard these odd numbers. I'll start with the 3 cracks. And I have 2 matching dragons now. That is not bad. My winds are getting stronger. I just need another south and east, and I would have a pair of each wind, and that means I would need 3 consecutive pairs to have a pair hand, which would be worth 30 points. And 3 consecutive I could take from here. 4, 5, 6. That is consecutive enough for me. It's a 9 here. Okay, I'll start discarding from this end so I can keep my consecutive numbers ready just in case. So let me move all my wins there. I don't see any wins discarded, so my wins are still somewhere in the wall. Or maybe Katie is going for wins, which is unlikely because I have quite strong wins. So I feel what do I discard now? I need these consecutive numbers. I really like these consecutive numbers, and I might need them in conjunction with the wins. So what I'm gonna discard is 9s because they're not really consecutive here. I'm missing 7 to be consecutive with the 9s, and on this end I have really nice run. I have 2 pairs here, so it's either 8 or 4, and I would have 3 consecutive numbers. Sweet, how sweet is that? Look, I got another south wind. Quints, no. Quints maximum you get for quints is 45 points. Some quint hands are even 40 only. And pair hands are always 50. There's 160 though. It's a pair hand, ear hand. So let me discard. So it's either 4 or 8. Oops, no, 8 doesn't work. It's not consecutive. Well, no, it's 4. I don't have a 7. If I would have a 7, then yeah, that would be from double H. But no, not this case. 3 cracks, nope. Okay, so let me move all these guys here. So really need a east wind or a 4, and then I'll be waiting on a pair hand. And what do I discard now? I'll discard that 8. It's not consecutive, but other than that, I'm running out of options to discard. I could discard from this end, but really how consecutive these numbers are. Maybe I could get the other consecutive numbers, and that way I could have a pair hand with 5 consecutive pairs. 5. It would be good to keep for a backup option. What if my wins and this consecutive doesn't check out? What do I do? Well, I'll discard that 2 then. I do have to discard something. These guys, I'm not discarding them. Looking too good. And here, as a backup, only have consecutive with the dragon or without a dragon. But I would need some flowers for that. Also would be good to keep for queens, but I can't keep everything. So I would have to discard something. I could discard that 1 or the north wind. I'm discarding the north wind because the only dragon I could use for queens is the white. This one I wouldn't want to use for queens because I would break this hand. I have a closed hand possibility here. Yeah, I just need the 4 dots and the east wind for a pair hand. I'll discard that 1 now. I might need the flowers if I want to transition into a consecutive run 5 and 6 or 4, 5 and 6 with the dragon or without. I would need flowers. Nothing useful coming in from the wall. Nothing. And I'm not going for any open hands. All hands are closed, so it doesn't really matter what's being discarded. I might transition into open hand later on, but not right now. Well, jokers always are a help, but what do I discard? I'll discard this 3. I still have enough for consecutive. That's the 4 I need consecutive. 4, 5, 6. Other than that, I have no options to discard though. Might have to get rid of my soap though next. Okay, at least this one matches this pattern here, so I have to discard that soap. Not that I want to, but I have to. At least this hand is ready for 30 points. I have an extra 5. Yes, Gloria, I have an extra 5, but I'm keeping it for a backup option. If I can't complete this hand as a pair hand with this with this pairs right here, I still need 1 east wind to have 4 pairs of winds. So if I'm not getting these tiles, then I would have to transition into something, and that something could be the consecutive Kong of 5s and 6 Kong with help of some jokers perhaps, and actually another Kong because I discarded my soap. Yeah, that's my soap. I got another one. And by the way, only 1 4 dot left, unfortunately. So see, this might not really work. I really need a 4 or a east wind as soon as possible, so I can start waiting for a Mah Jongg. Okay, I'm going for a pair hand here. So what I'm gonna do is claim this one. I'm gonna claim it for a couple reasons. First of all, I don't need jokers here. I typically like to use jokers interchangeably. So if that hand would require jokers, then I would not mahjong at this point. Secondly, by doing so, I think I am intimidating my opponent. I'm showing a 30-point hand with 3 jokers, and my opponent might have to claim a hand using some jokers. Yes, Elise. I'm also thinking of 7 dots. 7 dots wasn't discarded. Actually, no, that was discarded. Just one though, just only one. So if I'm not getting that 4, I still have a shot at 7 dots and still complete this hand. And East Wind, only one of them been discarded. So I'm in a sense, I'm bluffing. Joker. Well, yeah, I have to discard. And look how intimidating is that for Katie. I exposed one hand. I am discarding jokers. So what would you think when I'm doing so? That I'm ready. I'm ready for a second hand. I'm discarding jokers. So I'm just discarding whatever to complete a pair because I can't complete it with a joker. My hand is not ready, but it's still one away from ready. And I think my opponent would claim a mahjong as soon as possible, as soon as it comes in. And by doing so, she wouldn't be able to use her jokers interchangeably between hands and do a double mahjong on me. So by exposing one hand, you are basically making your opponent think twice before double mahjong, before aiming for a double mahjong. I bet that she doesn't have even one hand ready. "27 tiles left. If she would have one hand ready, she would already expose it. Because I discarded jokers, I have one hand already exposed. The only thing here is I'm not playing defensively because I don't want to break my hand. I'm still hoping for pairs. So is it 5-7, 7-9, I think. At least I know that hand. Well, yeah. That's not the one I'm looking for. I need East, where I need a 4.
Mah Jongg.
Yeah, one hand's ready. It's 2018, closed hand, 30 points, so we have 30 points each. And now I am waiting. I'm waiting for 4 dots. I got my East. Just keeping my fingers crossed and waiting. 12 tiles left. I have only 3 jokers. I can see 3 jokers. So I have to assume that there are still some jokers there. At least one should be there. Or maybe even 2, because there are 2 total left. And just a little bit of a wall left. Maybe these jokers are on the wall. Maybe not. Okay, what is it? That's a 5. 2 dots, 2 bams. So it's 5, 7, 7, 9. I need to pay attention to what I'm discarding. There are 3 tiles left only. And 5, 7, 7, 9. So 5 bams and 9 cracks are the ones you don't want to discard. That's one left, so oh, 4 cracks is not here? Must be discarded previously. Yeah, I don't have it. I thought there's still one in the game. Okay. Okay, finally a tie. At least something. Oh, 6. Oh, I actually discarded jokers. Yeah, I had actually more jokers. I discarded them. Okay. Well, one last deal for tonight. Yes, Gloria. I looked at four dots. The one was still available, but I think by the time I got my east wind, it was discarded because when when you can't complete anything, it just gets discarded. I might have not noticed that it wasn't there. I should have looked into that better because if I would know that 4 dots is not available, then I would be discarding safer tiles. But okay, I think I'm playing with Donna. Last deal for tonight. Okay, so something was already discarded. Maybe that was an accidental discard. 5. So what do? I have one joker. And I think my weak suit is cracks this time. Or maybe bams. Okay, let me organize it better so I know. Okay, 6, 6. So which one's worse? I think I have 4 here, 4 here. Well, I'll discard that even number. I have a matching dragon here, I have a matching dragon there. They're kind of the same. Okay, I got a matching here. I have 1 and 7. Anything I could do with these? I don't know. Maybe I should discard from here then. I'll discard that 8. Doesn't really matter, I think. But, well, I need to see what I'm gonna get from the wall. Then I'll decide. I have a matching here. So, do I have a pair hand here? Okay, so I'll discard that 6. Okay, now I have 7 and 9. So if I'm getting a 7 crack, so I could have 5, 7, 7, 9. In this case, I want to discard the 1 BAMs. And I'll get these 5 cracks down here. Now I have a 3 also. 1, 3, 7, 9. Well, I'm gonna get rid of 1 and 3. Keeping wins for the same purpose as last time. Maybe I can have a pair hand, or maybe something else. 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9. I like that. I like that. Welcome to the live stream, Chris. I like that. 1, 3, 5. So I have 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9. If I'm getting a 5 here, though. Yeah, that is an option. Or I could have 7 here, maybe. So that's another pair. So I have 2 pairs. Well, actually, one of them is a pung. I'm getting rid of that 3 BAM. I got another 7. Not bad. But what do I discard now? So let me see if I can have a pair hand here. I have a 1 matching dragon. Do I need that red dragon? I think I don't. I'm gonna get rid of it. 1, 3, 5 with a matching dragon. That's number 7. That wouldn't be bad, but still not there. It's a 6 right here. What do I discard? 2, 6, 8. I kind of like these even numbers, 2, 6, 8. I don't have a 4 though. Development wise, I think it's the same thing as 1, 3, 5. I have 4, 5, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing as I said, and also a matching dragon. So, okay, south. I have a Kong of south winds now. If I would have some jokers, then I would definitely look into queens, but I don't. I only have 1 joker, and my dragons are not as developed as my winds. I just have single dragons here, and the hand I like in queens is the one that requires a queen of winds, a Kong of dragons, and a queen of any numbers. Why I like this hand is because it has no pairs, and you can use any dragon, you can use any numbers, and you can use any wind. I love this hand. Do I need that green dragon? I'm keeping it as a backup option for odds number 7. Because I really don't have a backup here. Maybe a backup is wins. If I'm getting more wins, I could go for a close hand with wins. By the way, I have 3 pairs now. I'm only missing the north wind, that's all. So what do I do now? 1, 3, 5, F7, 9. Sequential numbers. My sequential numbers are not as good now. I'm actually thinking to get rid of five cracks because I don't have 7, and if I'm going for odds number 7, this is more developed for that hand. So I'm getting rid of my 5 cracks. And as a backup option, now I have a wins backup option. The only thing is the wins require flowers as well, and I need flowers for this hand as well. So now I think I have more even numbers than odd numbers, don't I? Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, as I said, there's one more. So I think the only problem, I don't know, that's a problem at this point. Probably not, because there's still 3 soaps available somewhere, but I need them for a pair. So that is the kind of bottleneck. These pairs that you need. If I'm not getting it, I can't substitute with a joker. And I think I'm gonna get rid of this part as well. I really have good wins, and I don't think my opponent does. Donna has any. Yeah, she's discarding wins. So as I said, she's not keeping the wins, and that's the first one she's discarding. So I think my wins are still in the wall. 6, 7, 8, blended with the green dragon. 6, 7, 8. Oh, 7, and yes, that is a possibility. Of course, that is a possibility. Jane, yes, that is a possibility. Blended with the green dragon, yes, that is a good option also. So now I don't have that odds number 7 option no more, but I have needed tiles. So 6, 7, 8 with the 7 being BAMs. One, 3, 5, and I don't have 5 here though. East, west with green also. Nothing uses 4 south unless you have 4 north. Yes, I need to discard 1 south. I don't really need that. East, west with green. Yes, east, west with the pair of green dragons. That would work, but I need 4 flowers for that. I got a 5 though. See, 5, 7, 9. Well, they're not pairs yet, so and I still need to discard something. So, well, I'll keep discarding from this end. 51 tiles left. Okay, so that works for my closed hand. Okay, so let me move everything up there now. And by the way, I still have an option for odds number 7 with these 5, 7, 9 BAMs and the matching dragon. It's only one matching dragon, but that's a start. I might get the other ones. So now I have a wins here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, still 4 away. Well, that's another flower. Not bad. If I would have the north wind also paired, that would be great because my sequential numbers are not bad here. 6, 5, and 4. Not bad, but I need to discard something. And what do I break? Okay, I'll get rid of that 3 dots. Another flower. Do I need this flower? Yeah, I might need it for a backup option, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's not really a backup option, I think. I'll get rid of the flower because I think I'm gonna complete this one. 2, 4, 6, 8 with a pair of dragons. It would be great to complete that pair because so I'm not worried about it. Uh-oh, I got another north wind. And that is help. So if as long as I can keep 3 consecutive pairs, I'll be good. So what I'm gonna do is actually discard my BAMs. I'll discard everything but these 7 BAMs I'll keep just in case for 6, 7, 8, and with a matching dragon here. Northwind, there's still Northwinds available. Discarding 9. Probably the next one would be 3.
Kong.
At the same time, if I take 3 the pairs from here and use with consecutive here, then I'll be left off with nothing for second hand. That hand would be worth 50 points, which makes sense, but I don't know. It's better to aim for 2 hands, not for 1. At least this way I'm aiming for 2 hands. And by the way, This hand is ready. Yes, if I'm getting the 4, I could go for pairs here. Yes, Gloria, that's correct. And I'm paying attention for that. It's only 1 4 left though. There's no more. Okay. So now I have to get rid of my backup. If I would have really strong 8 dots, but I don't, then I could convert this into 6 dots Kong, 7 Bams Pong, 8 dots Kong, and a matching dragon with the 7s Pong. But my 8 is really weak. And yes, Gloria, I'm going for wins here. So I have to get rid of my backup option. This is not something I would want to do, but I have to. I have no room because I would kill this hand if I would discard from here. Or what I could do is discard the 5s. I don't need the 5s though. Oh, I need the 5s. I need the 5s if I'm getting a 4, so I can make a one hand but strong one. That would be an option. So this is why I'm not discarding 5s. This is why I'm discarding BAMs. 29 tiles left.
Mah Jongg.
1 Mah Jongg. Very well. So what is it? 2 3 2 3 closed hand. Good, very well. No, I don't need flowers, or maybe I would need them for a backup if the dragons are out. Yeah, good point, Chris. Very good point. She might need my 7s, or maybe she's using 5 and 9 with flowers. But I think she discarded flowers. She wouldn't discard them if she would be doing so. But I'll discard my dragon first. She definitely doesn't need the dragon because she has 2 green dragons right there. It is actually north wind only available. So for my hand, everything is gone. The west winds are gone. I have complete. The east wind is. I already have a pong. I have already a pong of south winds. So the only thing, or maybe that's big odds. And if that is big odds, she might need that one bam. I know she doesn't need flowers. I think she's been discarding flowers. Am I correct? I see 2 flowers there. Maybe this is big odds, I don't know. 3 cracks. Cracks should be fine. She had a pong of cracks right there. Yeah, it's only north wind. If I do so, then if 4 comes in, then I wouldn't be able to wait for a pair hand. So what do I do? I think that's not big odds. So the ones are all gone. See, 3 of them gone. So that's not big odds. So 1 was safe to discard. 6, that's another 6. I really don't need that one because I need a pong of these. Nine tiles left. That is 8. I need to discard something. 8 tiles left. I'll discard these 5s. So no more pair hand.
Mah Jongg.
Oops. I played into that hand. So I lost 2 hands now. I couldn't even complete one, and I actually got a penalty of 20 points. Very well done. I played into this hand. So what is this hand? This is 5, 7, 7, 9, and yes, she did need that 7. So it's either 7 was unsafe and 5 also. But I was kind of limited in my options. Okay, we had another great night. Thank you so much for tuning in to the live stream. I play Siamese Mah Jongg each Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, so which is 6 p.m. Eastern. And have a great weekend. We'll see you next time, next Friday. Thank you so much, everyone, for your comments. Thank you, Donna, for playing. Thank you for your comments. Grace, Gloria, Jane, Elise, everyone. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Laura, for your comments, and thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend.